Good morning everyone and welcome to you in this daily update on Bitcoin. I hope you're all doing very well. As always, we did broke this range to the upside, so this is pretty cool. We've got this nice wave 5-year play to the downside, and we did it, so that's pretty cool. We've got the highest probabilities, finally some few stuff like that, because before it was we didn't have, so I mean, yeah, it was not the best and the highest probability we have done, so that's pretty cool. Finally some good stuff and some good news really for the wave count. So now we have more likely some 5 waves down, we are more likely in the wave 5, and we're going to update of course everything. As always, if you enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like, to subscribe to the channel, to turn on notifications. This is extremely important. If you can also write some comments down below, this helps a lot, but like really a lot with the YouTube algorithm, so thank you so much if you take the time to do it. Of course, if you're watching this live, you cannot write some comments, but if you're watching this a day later, feel free to write some. As always, it helps, and this is a way you can also thanks me really for the updates and everything I'm doing for absolutely free, by the way. On this being said, let's get started with the level. So first of all, we can go on the daily time frame. Sorry, I think I have a bit of a cold now today. But anyway, so now we have no new daily. Okay, so we can come back here on a bit of a lower time frame. So let's go on the 15 minutes. If you have any questions, by the way, do not hesitate. You can also join a Discord server. By the way, this is where I'm really active. For example, yesterday I shared some, I mean, many MC strategy targets, for example. This is absolutely free. Wait, is this on my screen or? Yes, it is. Okay. So you have some MC traded targets, so you can just go and check this out. Really can place limits or market order this. It's really up to you. Okay, you do as you want. I'm not going to tell you what you need to do. And you have, of course, some wave cap updated. For example, yesterday night, this is something that I was not posting on the YouTube channel, but I already gave you all the plan, everything. We're going to cover again everything today, but you have really everything there. You have the targets, you also had the smaller wave 9 minute time in advance, you've got this wave 4, and before to look for another drop, and so we've got 2 good short trade of this already, so this is pretty cool, not gonna lie. Yeah, this is really well respected at the moment, that's pretty nice. But anyway, let's continue with the levels. But yeah, if you want to stay updated really on Bitcoin, make sure to join this Discord server. This is where you're going to stay updated, really. You're going to get live updates because I'm a day trader. I'm trading Bitcoin a lot. Also, the ads, you have many channels there with the ads updated, really. Also, so anyway, make sure to join it. This is where you can stay updated. So no new daily. Let's go now on the footprint chart. Let's see here if we can get some few naked session path controls. We have a single print here to be aware of above in case we have to reclaim. Now before that, we can look for the naked session path control, so it's at 41,850. Sorry, so 41,850 here. Let's take this, bam, 41,850, perfect. Let's go now on the TPOs. We also have, as you can see, the single print here. We'll take more the TPO single print than the naked session path control one. Then we have, so 42,590, so let's take this, bam, TPO 42,590, we're good. Sorry, so 42,590 here, we are good with this. Single print is 42,210, so 42,210 is, I guess, is around there. 210 up to no, it's 122 up to 3 clearly, so yeah, it's there around this key level, a bit before the key level here, so I'm gonna keep the key level. And do we have any new daily negative path control? Yes, we do have one here that is at $41,838. Yes, 41,838. So let's take this. The NPOC 41, I said 838, right? Yes. Sorry. Almost the same. Pretty nice. So we are good now. Let's go on the order flow really quick. Just something to be aware of before to really start this push up right now is explained, because we've got like 17 million of new shorts that are coming in on the low, and if you go by the way on the 15 minutes, you can see next that it's getting absorbed. Like you have these nice shorts here coming in, 17 million. You have a low, low, and here again you have a low and a high low on the right. A really small one, but it's still there. Low, high, low, and here I have a low, low. So that's the reason why we reverse a bit now, and people were really shorting the wave 3 bottom right here. But anyway, Let's come back here. Let's put this on the right, on the left, not on the right, by the way. Gonna go in here, and we are good. All right. So what is this? Okay. This will be an SFP. All right. So what I like to do in addition to this is to pull the volume. Okay, right here, for example, of this downtrend, and so this can give me some better target. So this will be here really the first zone of resistance, okay, of the day, if we have to short something. If we have to break this, we can look simply, so you know there is a single print just above. That will be really for a swing flip of this lower time frame top here, okay. These targets are really for day traders, okay. If you want to get really high time frame targets, you have to go and check out, for example, the video I have done on the website for absolutely free. You have a Bitcoin higher time frame TM, really covering everything for 30 minutes, maybe more. I'm with my music, you know, listening to be concentrate, to really do my TAs. But then around 55 minutes, I'm explaining everything really. Really everything. You can see where is the biggest support, where is the bigger resistance, everything really, and it's absolutely free. So just go and check this out. Really, just waiting for you. But yeah, so first target really will be this. Second target really will be this, okay. This is not my preferred target at all, to be fair. This is not a really massive strong target. I will prefer to go into the TPO here next, but yeah, we'll see really. So first target really, second target, third target. I'm not going to mark the second target, I'm aware of it, but I'm not going to mark it, to be honest. So second target, and then we have the next one here really coming in all of this. So I have the swing flip, have the top there, okay, all the tops plus the value high plus the daily and plus the naked session powerful trend. If we manage to reclaim this, we can look for a swing flip at the top plus the weekly plus the value high. Break this, we can simply look for a reclaim around the monthly here, up to the weekly and the TPO, the weekly and naked power control, sorry, plus the TPO here. If we manage to break this, we can simply look for all the highs here to be taken plus the daily. If we manage to break this and there is no swing flip of that top, we can look for the daily naked power control, sorry, plus the naked session power control. If this is broken, new high will be made. Okay, so these are the three main resistance. Don't forget still this lower time frame top here, as we have a single print on this plus the key level just above, so don't forget this target here. But yeah, personally I'm not going to mark this out on my chart at the moment. Just gonna add this here, perfect, and then we're good. All right, so nice. So now to the downside, okay, to the downside I'm going to go on the higher time frame chart. To be honest with you, it's not really useful to spend some time on the lower time frame one. So let's go on the 4 hours. And so yeah, if we don't reclaim now, okay, if we don't manage to reclaim like right now and get this, if we get a continuation, because now we've covered higher, okay, we don't need to cover, I mean, now we need to cover lower, right? Because we are aware of what to look for and where to look for a trade really if we have to push higher. So now we have to cover if we gummer down. So if we have to gummer down from here, we can first of all look, of course, for a swing flip of the low. That will bring us with a we will keep really the market structure, the bullish market structure intact really, and so we will yeah, still get this bullish market structure, and so maybe get a nice reversal next, you know, once we have done these 5 waves. That will maybe, I mean, that will not really make sense, to be fair, with the wave. We shall make something bigger, but yeah, we can still keep this market structure for a bit, and so get a nice reversal next after we are done, you know, with a small wave I'm going to give you. But anyway, if there is no swing flip power fail auction of the low, whereas there is no support really in between, so if we don't manage to do this, we're simply going to look for these lows right here to be taken. Okay, if these lows are taken, we can look simply, good morning mate, we can look simply for another swing flip power fail auction, as always, for people that are joining and are maybe new with all of this really, with the footprint charts, with this just swing flip power fail auction. What is swing flip? Simply when you take the low, you reclaim directly, you close above, and then you reverse, and so you leave the previous low really with a wick, such as, for example, I don't know, we don't have any, we have a high here, okay, as you can see, we'll have the top here, we take this high, we leave it with a wick only, and we come back down, we close below, and then we reverse. So this is a swing flip pattern. Fail auction is, for example, this, you have a high, you get acceptance above, you get some kind of close above, you spend some time, you start forming something really bearish on the order flow, and then you retrace. It's just not just 1 week, you just spend some more time, we have some kind of close, and then you reverse. So if there is no swing flip pattern fail auction, again, you can recognize this by reading the order flow. If you read this, you can recognize if there is a trade to take. Sorry, and if there is a really a fail auction or a swing through pan, more likely as always, it's not a right person trade, just more likely. So anyway, if there is not this, we can simply look. So again, the swing through pan, the fail auction can be really big and going to the key level here. This will be the next big zone of support really. But if we manage to just drop from here, get no swing through power fail auction, these are the following, here's the following targets where you have to be aware of. So first of all, weekly negative path control down to the swing through power plus all the confluence, so to speak, between 37,700 down to 36,700 here. If we don't swing through pan here or do a fail auction at that bottom, we're simply going to see normally a nice drop into this weekly negative path control around 34,000, yes, 4,500. We have this nice swing through pan here with a lot of confluence. We also have the path control of this section right here. If you pull all of this, you have the path control here of this right here, you can see, so we can bring it with a nice swing through pan. We have also another level, I can't remember which one exactly, but we do have many confluence around just below that low here, so this is a good target in my opinion. Now you will see, you know, sometimes we can also take some even more stop loss here, so it will go really more down and then we get the reverse. So yeah, this is a target, really the next target if we manage to break the first one. So second one, first one really is this, okay, then we'll have the second one. But if we don't swing through power fail auction, but this is the first one, then this is the second one. And if we start breaking this, well, we can look for a nice drop here. We can look for a 2,000 drop really into 31,000 with this value and powerful trading for match to reclaim this. Well, it's not really looking bullish anymore, to be fair, because this is a massive SR flip here, and so on the higher time frame. So good morning, mate. So yeah, be a bit careful with it. This is the next big zone of support really, around 29, between 29,000 down to 26,000 really. But yeah, massive zone of support here, so be careful again when you know too much people are looking at the same place. We can absolutely just do this, for example, break all of this, go below, swing through pan. Here we manage to reclaim to make something a bit more complex. But anyway, these are the different targets really we have to be aware of to the downside. Now let's say today, just in case we do a massive green candle, we just reclaim everything, make one more new high here, we just have to look for a swing through pan fail auction. Otherwise, if we manage to reclaim this, we can look simply here next for the weekly swing through pan value high. Okay, wow, this nice big, this is a really important zone of resistance above here. Break this, look for the weekly negative path on trend, swing through pan of this lower time frame top. Not going to go higher for the moment, it's not really useful in my opinion. It's better to plan below. And so now let's go with the wave. So with the wave here, what we've planned really in the previous updates, good morning, what we've planned really in the previous update was really to look more like, of course we have planned to the upside and everything. As I said, it is a bit less probable, it's more probable to make this wave higher and to be in this. Now as well, it's all about probabilities, we can absolutely rise, it's just less probable. Now, so we did the wave, we are in the wave here, we did got the drop. So now I'm going to show you clearly the different scenarios, all by showing you the most probable one. Okay, so we have a wave 5. What can we get really in a wave 5? Okay, if we're in this 5 waves here, what can we get in such wave 5? First of all, by the way, before to continue with the lower time frame, oh yeah, it's here. Here are the targets of the wave 5. Okay, well, the first one, second one, third, fourth. Really, it match really with the target really we've planned. Okay, if you go on this, you got a bit of a bigger time frame, 12 hours, for example. You can see the first target, so match with the swing through pan of the Coinbase low. You can see the low here on Coinbase is above the Bybit low. Okay, you can see here on the right, on the left, you have the cursor here, and you can also see the cursor on the right. So we have, for example, now a swing through pan Coinbase that we do not have on Bybit. So always be aware of Coinbase, it's extremely important. But yeah, so first target here is a match with the swing through pan of the Coinbase low, maybe also the Bybit one really. We can take out the lows here. 618 match with a key level we have below here, so the white key level. 120 extension match really with this, with a possible fail auction swing through pan below, okay, as you can see here. And the 1618, this is a really huge drop we have here. It's matched with the value low and the path control below. So every target really of the wave 5 match with the target we have planned really every target of the wave 5 match with the levels we've planned here. So yeah, this is pretty cool. We just have no target really on this, but yeah, we can still get a bounce as always. You know, the 120 extension, that's a bit too low, but yeah, we'll see. You know, we can also finish the 5 waves first. Finish the 5 waves first and then make a bigger A, B, C, or make a bigger 1, 2 if we really have to be bearish, 3 or 5 massive continuation. So it can change, but yeah, the targets for the moment are falling pretty nicely, to be fair. The targets we have planned with the levels. So yeah, let's go now on this. So wave 5, more likely wave 5 as I said. So now we have done, we are in the wave 5. So now what are the smaller waves? Let's start first of all with the more likely waves, and then let's move on the bit less probable scenarios, but we still have to be aware of as we are day traders, and we in any case have to be ready for the next move. So we have to plan such configuration. So now what is the first configuration possible? Here is the first configuration really I'm looking for. I'm just going to remove some few stuff because I have some few fibs, otherwise you cannot really see anything. So this is what I'm taking for the moment mainly, okay, is what I'm looking at mainly at the moment. So we have the wave 5. In the wave 5 we'll have 5 waves, either an impulsive, either an ending. As always, between an ending and an impulsive, which one is the most probable? The impulsive. So we take the impulsive mainly, really. Now can we do an ending? Absolutely, it's just as probable. It's like, you know, the wave to the upside here, or the wave to the downside, it's more probable to go down than to go up, so went to the downside. Now it's not impossible to go up still, but anyway, so here 5 ways. In that case, wave 1 here we do have 5 ways, a correction here we do have another 5 ways down, so we have a wave 1 2 and another wave 1 2. If you check out the RSI at a moment, so you can see that we have a wave. So we have the first wave 1 2, the second wave 1 2 3 4 5. It's possible we have done, I got a question today by the way on the Discord server, is it possible that we have done a truncated wave 5 with, you know, an ending here with a wave 1 2 3 or 5? Yes, it's possible, to be honest with you. It's possible, but as well, is it the most probable to be in a truncated wave 5? No, so that's why I'm not going to take this mainly, but be aware that it is possible. Okay, that we finish it like this, and so now we are already in the bigger, so wave 3 is done. In that case, we're already in the bigger wave 4, and we're going to make the wave 5 next. It's possible, but as well, it's less probable to be in this, so I'm not going to take it personally. So in that case, I'm taking the case that we are in the wave 4 still. We have the triple wave into the wave 4. For now, we respect the target. As you can see here, we went between the 23.6 MCFib 30.2. MCFib gives a nice rejection yesterday during the night, and now the 38.2. So for now, everything is following perfectly. So this is pretty cool. This was, by the way, again, once more posted yesterday on the Discord server. So make sure to join it. You have some updates really live in the time. I'm a day trader, so I'm really active really when it's moving. I'm here. But yeah, as you can see here, this was a wave 4 Thursday. I said, hey, possible short. Sorry, short trade here if we get a good data in here. And so yeah, I also told you that we've got this nice swing through pan from Coinbase. We have everything on live in the time, so that's pretty cool. And now you do have some MCs traded targets, and I posted a lot also below. So if you really have to drop massively from here, you're prepared and ready for this. But yeah, so this is the first configuration, wave 1 2 3 or 5. Once we have done this wave 4, if we, for example, make the top right now, let's remove this really quickly. So we can look at the targets below. Let's no, still not here, it's here. We did to the wave 1 route now, so we can remove this, right? Yes, finally, perfect. We can remove some few scenarios. So in that case, we can look for the targets, but I just want to remove this so we can see a bit better what's going on here. I'm gonna bam, remove this, and we are good now. So let's pull the extension tool now to find a wave 5 target. The only thing you need to do here is to pull the extension tool from the wave 1 root to the wave 1 bottom to the wave 4 top. Now to verify if you have to pull it to the wave 4 top, you just have to check if the wave 3 was 1618 minimum. Here it is 1618, so bam, you take the third click, place it on the wave 4 top. Let's take the case that it is here. Wave 5 turrets, you just have to add this. So first turret 618, then we have the 120 extension, then we have the 1618, and then we have the 2618. What are the most probable target? Is it possible we end up like this? Well, if this is really super bullish, yes, but is it really super bullish? Normally, not so much. So we're not going to take this, and we're going to bet on the highest probabilities, so to speak. We're going to look for a minimum here, normally the 1618. 1618 will bring us with a swing through the power of the top. Swing through power or failure of the top as always. If this is not happening, we can look for the 2618. So these are the two targets really of the wave 5. If again the top is in, if we make, for example, one more new high here, we make, if we don't do this of course, but if we start doing this and then retrace, well, we just have to hire the extension to it. From it will be the same because the 161 is never well touched, so we can go a bit more down and then reclaim it. It will be the same really. But for now the top is here, so we take this, and by the way, we've got some good short data on the top. Let me confirm that again, but yes, move it here. Well, oops. Well, this is well, I mean, yeah, this is a valid short trade, not gonna lie. Not the best data ever. Wait, let me, I don't like to check weekly like this. I like to take my time in. Well, now we do have some longs coming, so if this is getting absorbed, that is possibly the case at the moment. The best will be to get, you know, the MC short reaction and stuff like that coming from this absorption. Because you can see here clearly that we have a high, low, high, 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 high. So this is bearish if we get the demand now to go down, the MC short reaction and stuff like that. This was already bearish. Now we've got, you know, already desired the move, all of this ready to take profit if you're a scalper. So now maybe you got stopped up, but now we do have this absorption, so I do like this. We do have also some possible 5 ways down, so if you check at here, as you can see, we have this possible wave 1. So 2 here, I guess, with the truncated here, 3, 4, 5, so we do have some possible 5 ways down, so yeah, it is, that's valid. But as always, there is always a risk management behind really when you take a trade. But anyway, so if we have done this, so next 30, I mean first 30 here for a buy, bam, 1618 green. Next we have this nice 2618. These are the 2 targets for the wave 5. Now let's take the case that we go to the, where is the target of this? Bam, bam. Well, it depends really, because the 1618 is here and the 2618 is here, so the only time can tell. But let's take the case that we do and finish. Sorry, let me just pull the extension to all of this. Well, that'd be cool to go to the 200% here to swing through pound the low here, not gonna lie. Well, yeah, we will see them in the time, but that will be cool to go for a lower prices. Normally, it's a bit less probable to finish as always with a 1618 because this will bring us with a swing through pound fail option. Normally, for a wave high, it's less probable, but you know, these are a smaller wave, and these days the smaller waves are a bit complex and a bit what affects these days. So yeah, I'll not really pay attention to the such rule normally we are using. So yeah, 1618 to 618 are the same really. So let's take the case that we go to the 1618 for the moment. So once we have done this, then we should also bounce from the 1618 if we so 1618 of the wave 5, but 1618 of the pink wave 3. So from here we can pull the retracement tool of the wave 2 to determine what will be more likely the wave 4 next. So as you can see, we have done a 50%, perfect 50% here. So it's a regular wave 2, so we look for a regular wave 4 next. Be aware that there is another configuration after this low is made, where we are just going to rise and get in the wave 4 and 5. So be aware that this wave 3 bottom can be a long to take in any case, okay? Something to be aware of. So from here, to find a wave 4 target, you place the retracement tool, sorry, from the wave 3 bottom up to the wave 3 top, or the wave 3 root, or the wave 2 top, it depends how you want to name this. You pull the wave 4 targets. As always, you can do the opposite. You can pull it from the wave 3 top, with the wave 2 top, the wave 3 root, or whatever you want, down to the wave 3 bottom. It depends if you reverse your tool. I did reverse on my tool, so it's from the bottom to the top. Now if you didn't, it's from the top to the bottom. From here, 31 23 on 6, 31, 32, 38.2 MC fib here in between the yellow levels. This will be the target for a short trade. Bam. And we can even look maybe for a swing through pound at top. It depends really what we get. We can do just a wick above here and come back below. From here, wave 5, you do the exact same stuff as we have done for the blue wave 5. Here you pull the extension tool from the wave 1 root down to the wave 1 bottom, bam, up to the wave 3 top. So click there, you pull the wave 5 turrets, and here you go, you have your wave 5 turrets all the way down. If you want to stay updated with this, I'm gonna do this of course on the Discord server, so make sure to join it as always. But yeah, this is the most probable configuration at the moment we have. Now let's also see, gonna move is here, 1 fib, oops, not fib, let's hide this for the moment, and we're good. So yeah, this is the most probable configuration. Now what can we get also? We have to be aware of some other stuff, right? This is the first configuration, is what I'm taking mainly. Now second configuration is an ending, okay? An ending, Why? Simply because we'll get an ABC zigzag to the downside, okay, and so that will bring us with an ending next in the wave 5. As I said before, you know, we can get either in a wave 5, so this wave 5 here, either an impulsive, either an ending. An impulsive is most probable between an impulsive and an ending. So you have more chance to do an impulsive, so we take the impulsive first of all. Now if we see that we do the ending, well, we take the ending, and that's it really, okay. So this is a second configuration we'll have to be aware of really. In that case, in every wave, just the wave 1, 3, and 5, we are going to get some ABC zigzag. So we need to get some 5 waves, correction, 5 waves. So here normally we should finish the blue 5 waves here to complete the C wave, and so to finish this wave 1. Once we have done this, we look for the wave to retracement. Then we look for, so into the wave to retracement, you know, into one of the red squares we've planned. Don't forget also the one in between here that I've not added because it's not my preferred trade, but still be aware of this. Swing through pan key level, okay, really be aware of this. But yeah, so wave to retracement here, we go maybe take these highs, I don't know, we will see what we get now in the time really with data on the order flow. Then we get the wave 3, another ABC zigzag, and then we get the wave 4, and then we get the wave 5, another ABC zigzag. So we get a kind of wedge here. I mean, this is a wedge really, a wedge to the downside here, a triangle really to the downside. I mean, this is not at all a triangle. So we get this pan really to the downside, okay. We cannot pull some fibs on this. This is just too random as always. So yeah, we just have to use the levels, really, and the territory of plan with the levels. So this is the second configuration, okay, so first one, normal impulsive, really, okay, second one. Now let's go with some more complex and really less probable configurations, but still to be aware of. So first of all, we can look for a bigger wave 4, yes, as you can see here, bam, we look for a longer wave 4. Personally, I don't like this so much because we already spent a lot of time, to be fair, on the wave 4 here, so it was absolutely an house. This is already way an house for a wave 4. Now it's still okay as we are bouncing from the 123, but I personally not going to take this because on the 1 hour here it's not really well respected. We go more down, we have some chemicals below. As always, when you do this, it's not valid anymore. Now I'm still going to keep it in a folder just in case, simply because if you switch to the 2 hours, we do have just some wicks below here, so it depends on the time frame you're looking at really, but I don't like this so much, to be honest with you, and so I'm not going to take this mainly, but now I'm aware of it. If we take, for example, if you go and write this up with, I mean, we get a move up here with 5 waves, impulsive ending, well, I'm not going to deny it's here, so I'm going to say, okay, now I'm taking this, and well, I was wrong on my decision here that this was not valid anymore, but for me it's not valid anymore. So anyway, just keeping this in the folder just in case we are aware of this. So either here in that case an impulsive, just in case we rise bigger really, we can look for, so wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, an impulsive, or an ending, so ABC. So yeah, a wedge really is a wedge we have played, you know, in the wave 5, for example. It's the same, okay, so an impulsive or an ending. Third configuration, and what is the last one? Oh yeah, I remember this one. So this is really less probable, as you understood, and so now something also really less probable is the Z wave is done here, and there is no really there is just simply not the ping wave 1, 2, 3, or 5. We just have the blue wave, the blue 5 waves, and so in that case we just rise after this, okay, and so we finish the wave 5. Why I'm not taking this mainly, it's simply because the RSI is not following with this, and so I trust the RSI personally. You can see at the top on any time frame really is not on this top, is here. So normally the top of the wave 4 is here and not here. That's why I'm not taking this, but now be aware of this just in case we make the blue 5 waves, and from here we get the retracement, we get a bigger wave 4. You know, we have to take in any case a long trade on the wave 5 bottom here to bet on the wave 5 is in, or to bet, you know, on the ABC zigzag, and so bigger wave to retracement for the ending. I really hope that makes sense. So either here, you understood, okay, if you didn't, I'm going to explain again. Either if we have to take this long here, why, to in case we have done the wave 5, so once we have done these 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, or 5, well, what's happening next? Bigger A, B, so there is a nice long trade here, and then a C, or wave 1, 2, and then a 3 or 5, much bigger drop, but there is still a nice day trade, or maybe a few days trade here. And otherwise, the other configuration is simply, you know, for the ending, so to speak, here, the ending here, we take this, gonna control everything, gonna be much better like this, nice. So for the ending, so to speak, here we make this nice ABC, we finish the C, and so for a day trader, we get a nice rise instead of just a wave 4 and then a wave 5. We get, so wave 3, wave 5 here, so we finish the blue wave for wave 5, oh my god. Then we make the pink wave 4, then we make the pink wave 5. So instead of making the pink wave 4, we just keep rising, breaking the wave 4 threat and reclaim. So this for a day trader can give also a nice long trade. That's why in any case, this bottom here is a long to take for a day trader, okay? I really hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, do not hesitate. I try to make this really easy to understand, but maybe, you know, I forget some few stuff because for me it seems logic as I know Elliott waves, but maybe for some of you it's not, and it's normal. You know, if you don't know Elliott wave, it's absolutely normal to not know everything. So if you have any questions, do not hesitate, and if you're watching this update later, you can simply write some comments down below to ask me some questions, or as always, you can join this call tab. Go into the question channel, and I'm going to try to do my best to answer you in the best delay. So yeah, now we are good with the wave count. Really, just now what we can look for is simply, once we have done these 5 waves, what we can look for next. I'm just going to draw it so I can take the screenshot next and say, hey, this was planned, because I already gave you what I told you clearly what we can do. But here, once we have done these 5 waves, really more likely to the downside. Let's remove this. Oops. Like this. So once we are done with these 5 waves, we can simply look for a bigger A, a bigger B wave. Okay, I don't know yet where we're going to retrace. We're going to cover this later once we're done really with this wave down, and then we can look for a C. So this configuration, you know, will be for the higher time frame ABC zigzag, so, you know, into the bearish plan. So this one here. Oof. Let me just remove some few stuff there. You know, it will be for the ABC zigzag into here, the B wave of, into the B wave of the A BC zigzag to finish the Y leg. It's going to finish the X wave. If you want to get more details about all of this higher time frame plan, just go and check out really the videos available on the YouTube channel, so you can watch the last update really explaining this. Otherwise, you can watch at the bullish count and the bearish count, so you're aware of, as always, everything in case rise, in case drop, where you're aware of the next move. So this will be the possible configuration. So either a B wave, okay, with an ABC zigzag, either a wave 2, as always, because we'll have a wave 1, 2, and we can look for another bigger, I don't have this here. No, as we do have some 5 waves up, we can look for a possible bigger wave. Oops, wave 1 here, wave 1, and we look for a wave 2, and then we look for a massive rise. But first of all, we have to look for a bearish plan and everything, because we're not going to look for a massive pump. First of all, we have to be aware of some resistance and everything. But anyway, so it's either for a B wave, either for a wave 2, only time can tell, but that's why we have to look for a long all the way down. And if there is nothing here all the way down, we just do not bounce, wait, it's maybe because it's an impulsive. So in that case, we take a bigger wave 1, bigger wave 2, and 3, 4, 5. But before it's really happening, it's impossible to predict this really. Okay, but we can look for an impulsive or an ABC zigzag. Of course, first of all, we take the ABC zigzag down, and then we switch to the impulsive. We really start to draw massively, for example here the 200% of the C wave, all of this really. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So I'm gonna check now if you have some questions. Just gonna pop out this, and I see that we do have some few stuff there. So which fib level do you use for what? Looks great, Matteo. Thanks, mate. I don't know which fib you're talking about. If this was a wave 3, I think I guess it was a wave 3, the wave 3, 4, or 5. So for the wave 3, you can pull the extension tool, you know, from the wave 1 root to the wave 1 bottom to the wave 2 top. So we have first of all the 1-to-1 extension, then we have the 1618, then we have the 28% sorry here, 2618, 3618, 423.6. For people, by the way, that missed that, we do have this valid short trade set up right now. Okay, we can look for a new to be made. Again, you take or not, there is no any financial advice. If you take a loss, it is at your own risk. I'm not a financial advisor. You do whatever you want. But anyway, this was a wave 3 targets. Now wave 4, you can pull the retracement tool right here for your fib extensions. Well, so this was a wave 3 targets, and as a wave 5, you can look for the 618, 1-to-1 extension, 1618 to 618. This if the wave 3 is more or equals to 1618. If the wave 3 is less than 1618, sorry, the the first target of the wave 5 will be the 38.2, and the maximum will be 1618. I hope that makes sense. Let's do a bit of a course here. For example, you have a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To determine how you're going to find a wave 5 target, you need to determine if the wave 3 is more or equals to 1618. So if, for example, here the wave 3 target, if we stop before the 1618, so let's take a case that we stop around the 1-to-1 extension, then we do the wave 4. Then to find a wave 5 target, you're going to take a second click, place it on the wave 3 top, third click, place it on the wave 4 top, and from here you add your wave 5 turrets, and here the wave 5 turrets, first turret is a 3812 and maximum turret is a 1618, and this will become the wave 5 turrets. If now the wave 3 is more or equals to 1618, so to speak, minimum 1618, let's take a case that we go to the 20%, or no, 1618, then bam, you take only the third click, place it on the wave 4 top, you do not move the second click here, you leave it on the wave 1 bottom here, so only the third click here go on the wave 4 top, you place a wave 5 turret, and here the wave 5 turrets will be first of all the 618, then we'll have the 120 extension, then 1618, and here's the maximum turret will be the 2618. So yeah, that's it really. Hope that makes sense. Thanks. We're gonna just take the other questions first of all. Good morning, mate. I am looking for Bitcoin dump going in it too, or I know you open down to just below or close to the low made last night, then a fast reversal up. Wipe out any longs. Well, yeah. I mean, this will match with the wave count, to be fair. Wave 5, we drop here, we then get down to below, close the low. Yeah, yeah, this match perfectly with the plan right now. You get the wave 5, then you take out the lows, really, minimum, and then you come back up here for the wave 4. Now, if we do this fast enough today, we can even make the wave 5 next. But yeah, this can be. Oh yeah, it's the weekend. Oh yeah, well, we can just stay in the wave 4 for the weekend in that case. It depends if we manage to get some volatility, but most of the times, always the weekends are not really volatile, so we are possibly going to look for the wave 5 or do the wave 5 and then do the wave 4 and keep the range bound really of the wave 4 for the weekend, and then on Monday, bam, we possibly manage to move this. But the wave 2 was good, to be fair, in terms of time, so it's not too long, not too short, so now we can do the same really on the wave 4, we'll see. Have a good day, mate. See you later. See you later, mate. Have a nice one too. What is it at the top? Sorry for the noise in the background. What do you think for an expanded flat at the top? Can you share a picture, mate, on Discord if you don't mind? Because I'm not sure. I get what you mean. Maybe you mean you think. I mean you talk about this. If you talk about this, I don't like it. As I said earlier in the live stream, I don't like this one. It's possible, that's why it's here. It's possible we do this, but I don't like it. For me, it's not valid anymore. It's going to be too low here. Not on the 2 hours, it's still fine. Against you just have some few weeks below, it's okay, but I don't like this personally. Now maybe I'm wrong, and I don't know. We'll see. But I don't like this. If this is the one you're talking about. It depends which top you're talking about. If you talk about this or this, but this one, but I guess you talk about this one. If you can just confirm next. For me, it was not comprehensible because I only saw the price and not the Fibonacci number. Because I only saw the. Well, January 3. Oh. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, I got you. Well, let me just remove this. This. And this. Well, the thing is, and so what was your... the price, yeah, okay. Well, to get this, for me, I mean, I of course check this line at the time, but the prime is, if you pull the retracement tool here, well, on the 4 it's still valid because we only have a wick above, but I mean, we went like almost $2,000 above. This is absolutely massive, and to get this, for me, get some kind of close ideas. Again, it depends on the time frame, but for me to get this is nah, we went way too high really for maybe, you know, it's possible, you know, it's like, for example, here we have possibly a double XY before. We have some weird stuff these days going on with the wave, to be fair, with the wave 3. It can be now the short test with the ending and needings. I mean, all this. So maybe I'm wrong, you know, and maybe now it's changing again, and now we can get such big wick above. I don't know. But from my experience from before, this normally is not like anymore. So now maybe we're going to stay to do this 5 ways down, and next we're going to get a big reversal because this was the ABC flat. This is something possible. But for me, from my experience from before, this normally is not valid at all. This because we went way too high, and normally it's not valid. Now maybe it's changing, and now maybe we have to accept such wicks above, and I don't know. But from my experience from before, normally it's not valid. But yeah, the price went way too high. I'm still listening. I thought you were about to end, so I said yeah. Okay, no. That's my short-term plan. After that, it depends how it looks after recovery. Yeah, depends really. Yeah, how big will be the wave 5 and will be the leg down. Yeah. Oh, what happened there? YouTube is buggy. Hope you still hear me. Yeah, I'm still live. Nice. All right, so I don't know if you have some more questions. If you have some more questions, let me know. Oops. Otherwise, we're good, really, for today. Thanks, my pleasure, mate. Yeah, I'm gonna add the to be fair, it's like I'm just gonna remove the sound. Perfect. I will be aware of the flat, you know, of the ABC flat. I'm going to add this into a it's like, for example, the ABC flat, you know, on the lower time frame. I'm not taking this. I'm not betting on this. But now, if I see that we start doing this, and well, I cannot deny it, and so we have to take it, right? So that's why it will be. I mean, it's now it will be in a folder really, but I'm not going to bet on this mainly. I'm not going to show, for example, this wave coming. Yeah, I'm not going to bet on this, but I'm still going to leave it in a folder just in case, you know, we have to do this. So I'm already prepared and ready for this, because we have to be aware of everything as always as a trader. So this can be something we can be aware of, but am I going to bet on this? No. Now, as I said, in any case with a smaller wave, we have to take the long trade. You know, once we have done all the wave 5 here, we have to long. By the way, even the wave 3, bottom of the pink wave, or the wave 5, you know, the blue wave 5. Why? Because of this, we can be next in a bigger A, B, C. I mean, first of all, a wave, you know, 2 of the endings. So wave 2 for day trader, it can be good. Now, let's take a case that we do this. Well, we take the ABC flat. Let's take a case that we do this. Well, we take the case that, okay, the wave count was, we just have to accept we have done some weird 5 ways here. And so now we look for either a B wave of an A, B, C, okay, or a 1, 2, 3, or 5 down. But now let's take the case that we do this. Well, in that case, you miss the long, and so that's why you, in any case, have to take a long here, because there are still some less probable configuration that can still plays out. Okay, that's how I'm trading really. I'm taking the trades based off the first configuration I'm going to look for, but I'm still not going to forget the other configuration that can bring us with a much bigger move all the time. You do not bet on this mainly, but you know, it's like the 15,000 long trade I have. I mean, at the time I was not looking for the bottom here. I was looking just for a wave to retracement before to make another low. Now I did took profit extra. I'm still holding my trade because I knew that there is a possibility of going higher from here. It's not what I'm betting on at the moment, but I still have my long trade here, and I'm gonna still hold the trade until I'm getting stopped out, because there is a possibility of going higher. So it's the same here. There is a long trade here to take. I'm going, of course, to take profit extra, but if I'm not going to close it, because there is always a possibility of being, for example, in such ABC flat. And so once we're done with the 5 ways, this is not big for a bigger ABC or a wave 1, 2, 3, or 5. It's simply 5 ways for a C, and now we get the reverse one. So you will miss the bottom, and so you will miss a long trade. Of course, you can catch a retest of that extra, but it's better to catch a real dip, right? Yeah, I really hope that makes sense. So that's why in any case, this will be a long to take for me. If again the waves are following and we get a good long data on the order flows, it doesn't make sense to long. So yeah, no more questions, so we're good, I think. So thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. This was a bit of a long update, but yeah, as we move it here, it's time to explain everything. So yeah, do we have some news today? Yes, 4 PM UTC +1. Yeah, we'll see if this moves the market or not, but just be aware of the time. It can sometimes give some good trades. I wanted to cover a bit the alts, but it's already almost 50 minutes, so I'm not going to do this. Well, Ethereum, just gonna quickly cover Ethereum. You know, as I said, we'll have more likely 5 ways down, so I'm more likely going to look for a new low to be made, and so a bigger ABC for a bigger wave 1, 2, or ABC to the upside here. So we did took the lows now, so it's pretty cool. Now yeah, it's the same as Bitcoin, either A, B, C flat, or either 5 ways to complete to the downside, really. Exactly the same as Bitcoin. And yeah, Rune, well, I'm waiting for lower tariffs to be fair. Although I'm just gonna check really quickly here. AVAX, okay. ICP, okay. ING, okay. Link. Oh, no big drop. They said, yeah, we can take probably one here yesterday. Now it's either for a reversal for a wave 5 truncated, either for a bigger wave 1 to here. So wave 1, wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulsive, or wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ending. Depends as ways. OP did a nice drop. That was a nice take profit here on the top. QNT, nothing crazy at all. Rune, okay, say. Well, this was a nice take profit too. Pretty cool. SFN got a nice drop here, but again, we're in a wave 2, so it's logic to drop at some point. Now, of course, sometimes we don't do this because we stay really bullish, but Bitcoin needs to follow for this, and if Bitcoin is not bullish at all, well, it's gonna drop for the wave 2. That's pretty cool. Now we just need to follow the targets. If you want to get an idea of an investment plan, you can, for example, on this, you can get this. For example, let's say you want to invest 15,000. You have 4 targets, you have 5, but for me these 2 are 1 target. And so you can invest, for example, 10% in the first one, 50% in the second one, 20% next. And so you can, yeah, you have a different investment way to do this. Solana, no move at all. TIA, well, retracing a bit. We'll need to update it because we do have a possible ending in here. Okay, well, nothing crazy to be honest with you. We are with yours at the moment. Nothing crazy at all, and so yep, nothing crazy at all. Just waiting for the targets to be hit, really. Solana, please. Well, yeah, Solana, to be fair, there is nothing crazy to say. We're in the wave 4. We've got some massive bullish move here now. It's normal to be a bit range bound, and for me, as long as we don't lose the 50% here, I'm still going to take this wave for bottom, and to look for the wave 5 next. So I'm still going to look for this. On a daily time frame, we don't have any invalidation yet. As long as we don't break this, and we don't break this on the RSI, for me it's fine. I'm still looking for this wave 4, and so that will maybe make sense, you know, with Bitcoin doing the 5 ways down, then we push up, for example, on Solana, and we retrace on Bitcoin. We move up, you know, for the BO for the wave 2. After the 5 ways down, or for example, Bitcoin is going to be range bound until Bitcoin really drop low, so it's going to drop low, maybe take out the lows here, and once we took the lows, it's when Bitcoin will drop massively for the bigger high time frame wave 2 or bigger B wave, and once we have done the bottom, we get the rise for the wave 5 really. It depends really, or maybe we're not going to do this at all, we're going to pump like this for no reason, because sometimes like this, but normally it's following Bitcoin. So yeah, nothing changed for Solana, to be fair. Nothing changed at all. Yeah, nothing more to add on this, so that's it really for me for today. If you enjoyed the content, as always, don't forget to smash that like, to subscribe to the channel, to turn notifications. If you can, as always, also write some comments down below if you're watching this update later. This helps a lot, as always, with YouTube algorithm, so really thank you so much if you take the time to do it. And yeah, you can, by the way, also win up to 7,000 deposit bonus by checking the link in the description. Of course, this support the channel, of course, not going to lie, but it's win-win. You can win up to 7,000 deposit bonus. If you want to get the higher time frame plan, go and check out the website, go into the member section, exclusive TA, and you will be able to find this nice technical analysis here. The last one you can see here, that is absolutely free. You just need to create an account and enjoy next, and you have some free course, of course, and everything. Some also resources here to download, such as, for example, my workspace on MOONCHARTS. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed. Let's see if we can get some trade in here or not. We will see. There is a valid short trade, as I said. Now, yeah, valid short trade. We'll see if we can get it or not. We still have some good data. Do we have something better now with even better data? Okay, and I know the ticks are really big right now, but it's because when it's moving fast, it's like laggy otherwise, so I prefer to leave it like this. And as we move sometime big, it's fine for me. Well, not the greatest data ever that we have at the moment, to be honest, but well, yeah, this is still valid because we've got them before, so it's normal. So yeah, anyway, hope you enjoyed. And yeah, I wish you all a brilliant day. Have a nice weekend. By the way, we're Friday. Sadly, I don't like because I cannot really trade on the weekend. But anyway, we have to take some break too. So yeah, anyway, have a brilliant day. Have a nice weekend. Take care of you, and catch you all in the next one. Cheers.